Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of Beastgrave!
Yes, and tonight I'm playing the Eyes of the Nine.
And I'm the Grymwatch. So yes, tonight I'm going to be the Grymwatch.
Yes, and I'm going to be Eyes of the Nine. Popular Patreon request, I believe.
Yes.
Somebody play the Eyes, Andrew said, among others. And, well, I am.
Yeah,
so,
I'm going to be the Grymwatch, and it's a no-holds-barred competition, apart from all the usual competition rules, of course.
So apart from the holes that are barred.
Yeah, apart from all those holes that are barred, exactly.
So it is actually the BAR list or the FAR list or whatever it's called now.
Whatever they're called.
And it's cold tonight.
It is very cold tonight.
My deck is a little bit last minute. It's half term here and it's been a bit crazy. And I had a few ideas and I tried to do all of them at once. So I was trying to quickly unravel that before people arrive, which I found. So it'd be interesting to see whether it works at all. It may not work at all. But if it doesn't, it still should be quite good fun. So
I spent ages agonising over mine, tried to come up with a different slant on the Grymwatch, and I got to a point where I thought I had it, I was there, and then I listened to a podcast by the What the Hex guys, and then I completely doubted every choice I'd made. But it was too late by then.
That's what the Hex are like. That's why it's called What the Hex.
Yeah, What the Hex?
Makes you question everything.
It did.
It's Davey and Aman's podcast. Do check it out.
It is awesome.
Because they're actually quite good at the game.
They're very good at it, unlike us.
Yeah, so do check them out.
So we'll see you in the Beastgrave. Bye.
Hello, everybody. Yes, here we are. Beastgrave is set up. I've gone for a traditional Beastgrave board, and Pete's gone for a different one.
I've gone for
maybe one day we should learn what the boards are called.
Nah,
but I don't really care enough.
It doesn't really matter.
No,
I'm going to go for this one. It doesn't matter what it's called. It's that one.
You can see it, I suppose. There's no need for us to refer to it by name.
That is true. Yeah,
you can see it. Maybe we'll get the audio caption guy to put it to say what it is.
Unsurprisingly, Robin lost the roll.
Yep.
But I made you set the board first.
I think you may be going for offensive because I put these two back here and you put this one in my block hole, as it were. So I put one right at the back there because I thought, I can't remember actually whether Grymwatch have a control all the objectives on one board type objective, but if they did, then
that's right,
I've made it slightly more tricky. But we'll see how we go. I've got a feeling I'm going to get swamped in this game. It's a very narrow frontage.
So it's going to be interesting how this one plays out, I think.
So I've got rid of Arcane Recall, the Sphere of Azir, Arcane Familiar, Archer's Focus and Empowered Sorcery, which is like a real kick in the teeth. I did go for 24 power cards and I realised it's probably a mistake.
That's bold.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
Yeah, I know. That's partly why I did it. I thought it worked for that guy. Maybe it'll work for me. I just couldn't decide. And I said to you, I had some. As I said at the top, I had some time pressures this week, and I just didn't have time to decide which two to cut out. So I thought, I'll just play them all. But I've realised that actually I need some more spells in my deck.
I've decided to keep mine. Whether that helps me or not, I don't know.
So yeah, I'm keeping my objectives. I definitely can't score one. I'll give that away. And I say that, there's a very small chance.
A small chance.
But maybe I'll score the other two.
Interesting. Okay, so now it's time to roll to see who has to place a model first. I'll roll for the Grymwatch.
Grymwatch.
No crits. My crits have deserted me. Oh, there's a crit for you, so I guess I'm putting one first. I presume I'm putting one first then.
Not that it makes much difference, but yes, please.
I should put the Master Talon there.
I should put Narvia there.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put the Knight's Herald there.
I'm going to put Kacharik there.
Kacharik. I'm going to put the bats over the back.
Watermus there.
Ooh. I'm going to put the Royal Butcher there.
I'm going to put Turosh here.
I'm going to put Valric there. And I'm going to put Gristlewell there. And the Duke there. So now we've got a roll. And you get a crit for setting up first, so I might as well roll for the Grymwatch. And I get nothing, still no crits.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
Ooh. Okay, so round one.
Okay, for my first activation, I'm just going to move Narvia onto this objective.
Okay. Anything in your power stack?
Yeah, I'm going to cast a spell.
Ooh.
I'm going to try and cast Abasoth's Unmaking.
Cool. Which one are you going to get rid of?
Number 1.
Number 1. You're level 2, is it already?
Yeah, Vortimus is.
He starts level 2?
Yeah.
Oh god, I forgot that.
So it's a success.
That's a success, so
yeah.
objective 1 is gone. Well, that helps me decide what I'm going to do.
Because I successfully cast that spell, Kacharik is now inspired.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to play Pack Advance.
Okie dokie.
And I'm going to move Knight's Herald 1-2 to there. I'm going to move the Master Talon 1-2 to there. And I'm going to move the Butcher 1-2 to there. Back to your...
No, I don't have anything else to do.
Okay, neither do I. So for my first activation, I'm going to charge with Valric 1-2 to there. Only rolls 2 swords, but it's 2 damage. No! Huzzah! But I will immediately score Swift Capture. Score immediately after an activation if your warband holds 1 or more objectives in friendly and 1 in enemy territory.
Done.
That's glory for me, and I pick up a new objective. And in my power step, I have nothing to do right now. We did forget something. You may have just noticed some lethal hexes have just appeared because we did forget to place those at the beginning of the game, but we did already both have an idea of where we wanted to place them, so we have just put them on there. Apologies for forgetting that one. So Robin, over to you in my power step.
In the power step, I'm going to play Restless Prize,
Oh.
and I'm going to move the objective to here.
Interesting. I don't think I've got anything else I want to play at this point.
Okay. I have nothing else to play.
On to your second activation then.
So for my second activation, I'm going to use Vortimus's ability to summon the Blue Horror.
Ooh.
I'm going to summon the Blue Horror right here.
On to objective 4.
Just directly onto objective 4.
Ooh. Right next to...
Yeah,
Crackmarrow.
it's not ideal, but there wasn't really any. Actually, probably would have, there might have actually been better on reflection. But there you go. And but that does mean I score Swift Catcher because I have Navia and the Blue Horror on
Nicely done.
objectives.
Anything in your power step?
Yeah, I'm going to put Great Fortitude on Kacharik.
I'm going to put the Amber Bone Axe on Gristlewell.
Oh.
Nothing else for you?
No.
So on to my second activation then. So I am going to unsurprisingly make a charge of Gristlewell, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Poor old Turosh is going to get mashed in the face by the Amber Bone Axe. 2 hammers and single assists as well. Oh, there's a crit. So you do need a crit.
Using the Amber Bone Axe.
Oh,
I got a crit! Oh, but oh no, you can push him back.
I can push you back. I will push him back towards where Valric is.
There.
Yep. Nothing in my power step.
So, for my third activation, I'm going to have to make a charge action with Kacharik.
Oh, risky.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Gonna have to try and smash poor old Valric in the face.
Yeah, she's got 3 wounds.
She has 3
Well,
wounds.
I do 3 damage. It's 2 hammers, and I can re-roll any
Oh yes,
number
because he's
of dice 'cause
inspired.
he's inspired. So I'm going to re-roll them both.
Doesn't really matter. Both of them missed.
Crit.
Okay, so 1 crit there. So I need a crit. Can I do the same? No. So Valric's been turned to mush. I see you already moved Valric's charge token onto Kacharik.
Yes, I was. I thought I knew what was going to happen.
So sure of himself.
Yeah. And I'm going to pop Potion of Clarity on Vortimus.
What's that one do?
During this fight, attempt to cast a spell. After the casting roll, discard this card. I can re-roll 1 dice from the casting roll.
Nice. Okay, I've got nothing to do.
Okay.
So on to my third activation. For my third activation, I'm going to charge with Crackmarrow. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he's going to pelt Turosh in the face. So it's 2 hammers. Son of a
Or the swords.
and nothing in my power step.
Okay, for my 4th activation, I'm just going to make an attack action with Vortimus. There isn't any range on. It's got a range of 3 if you throw it. But it hasn't got any other range, has it?
No, that's it. He's charged anyway, so he can't use his ammo bow backs.
No, I'm just going to go here because of the lethal hex, actually.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a shooting attack.
Zip separate at Gristlewell.
It's 2 swirlies.
Swirly whirlies.
That's 1 swirly. Now what's
So he rolls 1 dodge. Oh, Gristlewell.
I won't roll. I could re-roll the miss.
Oh yeah, with your potion of clarity.
I will risk not doing that.
Well, I've not made a save yet. Oh, I
have to save. That's a shame.
And you want to push me onto the objective?
I do not. I'm going to push you away down here.
Oh, okay, fine. So it's onto the power step.
Yep. I don't have anything to do.
Same here. So my 4th go. I forgot to turn one over. On my 4th activation, I'm going to charge with the Master Talon. 1, 2, 3 to there. He's going to have a pop at Kacharik. Pay 2 swords and 1 damage though. Oh, there's a sword. I did have single assist as well, but didn't get any.
Just a dodge, which is no good for Kacharik.
So I will do your wound and push you back towards the lethal hex, and I will use snare to do another
he's
wound.
A hunter, so there's 2 damage on
yes.
Kacharik.
And in my power step, I've got nothing to do.
I've got nothing in the power step either.
On to the first end phase then.
First end phase, I went first. I've scored Fired Up.
Fired Up. You get glory for that?
Yes.
And what are you doing with your other objectives?
I'm going to get rid of Magical Storm.
Oh, what's that one?
Score this end phase if your Warbank successfully casts 4 or more spells between an action phase.
That's brave.
It's possible, but I can score this one, I think, next turn, and therefore I kind of want 2 new ones that I can have a chance of scoring. So I'm going to spend. I'm going to put Sudden Growth. I think I'm actually going to put it on Kacharik.
Wow. So he's got
another 2 wounds.
So he's got 4 wounds left.
Yeah.
Yowza.
So it's 2 new objectives and a whole new 5 power cards.
Okay. I have scored Choke Point.
Haha, nicely done.
So there's 2 glory there.
Ow.
And Smash Knee.
Nicely done.
And I'm going to keep my other 2 cards. They might still be useful. And my upgrades, I'm going to put Sudden Growth on Duke Crackmarrow and Impervious Delusion. So he now has 6 wounds, and you can only do a maximum of 2 at a time. And all my guys inspire, because you didn't get enough people into my side.
Nicely done.
So I'm going to draw 1 objective and 5 power cards. So it's on to round 2 already. We've only got 3 glory each. I don't know about you, but my first round didn't go quite how I'd hoped.
Well, I'm not sure my deck's very good. So I think it didn't go too badly.
Okay, so Robin rolls for the eyes. Crit and a shingle. And I get... Oh,
hammer time!
So it's up to you to pick.
I may regret this. I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. Okay, so for my first activation, I am going to charge with Griswold. 1. And I'm going to play Combat Drill. After a friendly fighter's move action as part of a charge action, choose another friendly fighter, and that chosen fighter makes a move action. The chosen fighter must end that move action adjacent to the fighter making the charge action. So I'm going to go 1, 2 to there. So move token there for him, and a charge token for Griswold. Griswold is going to use the Amber Bone Axe again, so it's 2 hammers, and I've got double and single assists. Oh, 2 hammers. You do need a crit. No. Much deadedness.
Yes.
So I'm going to expend the Amber Bone Axe, and I gain 1 glory for that as well.
Okay.
So that's 2 glory. And I'm also going to score Bravely Done. Score this immediately when a friendly fighter with 1 or more supporting fighters with takes an enemy fighter out of action with an attack. So that's 3 glory.
Okay, I'm going to score Martyred.
Banger!
One of the reasons why I let you go first.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason why. It's a good reason. I'll pick up another objective. And in my power step, I currently have nothing to do.
Okay, I'm going to play Blazing Soul on Vortimus to inspire him.
I have nothing to play right now.
my first activation, I'm just going to make a charge action with Kacharik to there. So it's 2 hammers, but I can re-roll. 2 hammers.
2 hammers. Nice. The Gristle does have 1 dodge.
Yeah, oh, okay.
It's only the 1. No!
So it's 3 damage.
So he's dead.
Blech. Glory for me.
Nicely done.
I've got nothing to do at the moment.
I'm going to put Heroic Vision on Crackmarrow.
What does that do to him?
It means he now has +1 dice to his attack. He does 3 damage now.
Oh, +1 damage. +1 dice.
+1 dice. So it's 3
Oh, it's
hammers.
3 hammers.
3 damage.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah.
That's tasty.
Tasty, tasty. Very, very tasty. Anything for you?
No.
I'm going to use Shifting Reflection. And I'm going to swap these 2 over here. So, Navia and the Talon Inspired. Well, I realise that the Talon also has +1 wound now as well.
+1.
+1 wound. Because the Talon, after an action which takes an adjacent enemy fighter out of action, place a feast counter on this card.
Oh, okay.
And he gets 1 wound.
He gets a wound?
He gets a wound.
I see. So like
he has +1 wound, so it's a bit like
I see.
A great strength, great
Okay. And you...
fortitude.
Okay.
And he was standing on there when I took out Trosh. So that's actually useful. They're so hard to remember.
Okay, I'm going to play Shifting Reflection. I'm going to swap Navia.
I'm going to put the Larval Lance on the Butcher.
Okay. I'm not doing anything else.
I've got nothing else to do either, so on to my second activation. And for my second activation, the Butcher is just going to have a stab at the Blue Horror. It's 2 range, 2 hammers, 2 damage right now. 1 hammer. 1 dodge, I presume.
Yep. Shield. That's 2 damage.
So he is taken off
He's
and
taken
replaced
off
with the Bernie.
Yes.
Oh, I've realised I've scored Shifting Madness as well, which is score immediately after an activation which a warband holds an objective with the same number, and I've got number 2 right in the middle there.
Well done.
Completely forgot about that. I thought it was like at the end of the round. So it's another glory for me, and I pick up a new objective.
My second activation, I'm going to shoot with Vortimus. At your guy here,
At
who's
Talon.
got 3 wounds,
He's
you
got
say?
3 wounds now.
So how's the feast token work? You take that off first, do
I
you?
presume, yeah, it's just it basically gives him +1 wound for each feast counter.
Okay.
So I guess you just keep adding wounds to him. Regular wound counters now.
So it's 2 foci. So
Ooh,
1.
1
I
foci.
re-roll a dice if I want to. What's
Yeah,
your
he
dodge?
rolls 1 dodge.
Oh, I won't. I won't.
Comes the crit. Never works.
Okay.
So
So
one,
it's 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
I think he's inspired.
It's nothing quite like having an inspired thingy.
No, exactly, and I will just push it back to there.
So he's taken 2 wounds, down to 1, and pushed.
Actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave him where he is. Actually, sorry.
Okay. So I'm going to charge with the bats. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Actually, I'll go 5 to there just in case. And he attacks with 3 swords, and I have ensnare. Oh,
So I do need a crit.
you do need a crit because I've got ensnare. Get back!
Oh, I'm really sorry.
I dislike you most grievously.
Actually, I'm going to play Potion of Rage on old Vorti.
Rage.
Okay, for the third activation, I'm going to do a repeat of last time, but I am going to use the Potion of Rage this time, so it's 4 spell dice.
Oh dear. 3 successes.
3 successes.
Okay, so I do need a crit with the Talon, or he's going to bite the big one. No. So the Talon's dead.
Okay.
And you do get glory.
Yes, I do.
So for my 4th go, I'm going to charge with the Butcher. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
He's got Lava Lance.
He does have the Lava Lance.
You're attacking Navia.
I'm going to attack Navia.
Okay, so I get. I get an assist?
You do get assists, yeah. 2 hammers, 2 damage,
1
1 hammer. Shield or assist needed.
Assist. Oh my goodness. You
I
can
am going to
me.
push you back onto the lethal hex and do a damage to you.
Damage, yeah.
And in my power step, I'm going to play Confusion to swap you over. Anything in your power step?
I've got nothing.
Okay, so it's your fourth and finale go.
Fourth and final go. Okay, fourth activation. I'm going to run with Vortimus down to here. He's going to try a bolt of change attack again. No
against
this guy, whoever that is.
That's the Herald. Now you do get -1 dice for attacks.
Oh, do I? If I'm
attack
adjacent.
actions, if you're adjacent.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm not going to go adjacent then. I'm just going to go. I might regret this. I'm just going to go to there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to roll 2 dice. I'm going to get a crit and a swirly.
Okay, so I can't stop that then. For the
I scored overpower, so I rolled a crit.
Nicely done.
Spell roll.
So you did do 2 damage to him, so he is dead.
Yes. So that's 2 glory.
2 glory, 1 for the objective.
Can't believe I didn't
kill.
roll it when I had 4 dice.
Yeah.
And Potion of Clarity was like, shall I re-roll that one that's not a swirly? That was a bit mad, I won't do that.
Nah, what's the chances?
So I get a new objective. I don't have anything in the power step.
I got nothing either. So into the end phase. And you went first.
Oh, no, you went first.
And I went first. I scored nothing. Don't think I'm going to score it, so I'm going to get rid of both In the Name of the King and Supremacy. I'm going to keep the last one, pick up 2 more objectives and 5 power cards.
I'm afraid I have to keep chopping. So I made 1 with Kacharak and 3 with Vortimus.
Nice.
Rising Inferno, so I did 4 damage in the preceding action phase.
Ooh, nice.
With spells attacks. I actually did 6 damage, or thereabouts. And therefore I've scored Scholar Gains as well, because I scored 3 glory points.
Nice.
So that's another 4 glory, yeah.
Nicely done.
I'm actually going to keep both of my power cards, so I'm going to draw 3 new power cards and then 3 new objectives.
So the first thing we have to do is I must do my muster.
You muster do your muster.
I must do it. And now, as per the rules that have been played at the recent Grand Clash, you can't have it on an edge hex. So I'll place it there, and I'll roll my dice. Double assist. Actually, not a bad place. So let's roll to see who gets to go first. I think we've already got this one in the bag. Ooh.
Singles and doubles. 1 single, 2 doubles, so a crit would be good for you. A couple of singles, I suppose.
There's a crit. I've got a crit at last. So I'm going to go first because I really don't know what I'm going to do now. I really haven't got a clue anymore what I'm playing at. And I'm just going to attack Vortimus with Crackmarrow.
Okay.
So 2 hammers, 3 damage with Crackmarrow, but I also have a Heroic Vision which is +1 dice. So it's 3 hammers, 3 damage. It is cleave as well, but that doesn't make a difference.
Crit.
There's 1 singular crit.
Two double dodges.
But that doesn't really help you.
No, so it's 3 damage.
3 damage. And I think I'm just going to leave you put right now.
Probably makes sense.
And in the power step, I'm not going to do anything right now.
Okay, me either.
That's on to your first round, first activation.
So for my first activation of this phase, I'm going to shoot with Vortimus.
Naughty Vorty.
He's going to shoot at this guy here.
At the Talon Inspired.
Yeah.
Oh. You are so jammy. So he's dead
focus.
again. Okay, anything in your power step?
Yes. I'm going to cast Deceitful Step.
Oh, what's that one
It's
do?
not a cast, I'm just going to use it as a ploy. But choose a friendly fighter that is not adjacent to an enemy, i.e. Vortimus, and roll a magic dice. On a roll of a lightning, place them on any starting hex, otherwise place them on any objective token. If you cannot, nothing happens.
Nice. I think you've got probably a pick of objective tokens. That bit depends on what you roll, I guess. But he's pretty much got his pick of the lot.
So a lightning is a starting hex, wasn't it? Yes, any starting hex.
I think you've got plenty to pick from.
Yeah. Put them there. And as a result of that, I score shortcut.
Nicely done.
And then, have you got anything in the power step?
Yeah, I'm going to play Irresistible Prize on this one here.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull him into there and kill him.
Kill him,
And
nicely
just
done.
pull her onto that one. Not that
Okay.
it makes much odds, but there we go. So I get glory for that.
4. I am going to play Spectral Armour. on Vortimus.
Okay, so it's on my second activation. For my second activation, I'm going to charge with the Butcher. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he's going to attack you with the Lava Lance. It's 3 hammers now, 3 damage. 1 hammer. My
got
dice
one shield.
rolls. Nothing. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
And I'm then also going to play Seized Weapon on him as an upgrade.
Kill Kacharik.
And do 1 damage and kill Kacharik
Nicely
without
done.
actually attacking him.
Nicely
Just
done.
rips his arm off. There we go. I get a glory for that one as well. Anything for Yao?
No, nothing.
Okay, I have nothing else, so it's over to your second activation.
For my second activation, I'm going to have a shot with Vortimus at the bats.
Ooh. So 1 success. The bats have 2 dodges. 1 dodge made. So are you going to move them at all?
It doesn't really make much difference, does it? I will just push them back to them. It doesn't really make any odds whatsoever. I'm going to score warning shot though.
Nice. Even when you miss, you get the thing you want. You got any more objectives to pick up?
No. Actually, sorry, can I leave the bats where they are? Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, in my power step, I am going to try and cast Mass Upheaval. So it's 2 foci required, so it's quite hard.
But you managed to knock it out the park.
2 foci scored.
And now what do you have to roll? 1 dice?
So I've got to roll a lightning for each, a spell dice for each token, and on a focus, no, not a focus, on a channel, I have to flip over. So on a lightning, I have to flip over. So we'll start with number 5.
Number 5. That flips over. Number 2. No. Number 4. No. And number 3. If this flips over.
No.
No. So it's only. It says only on a lightning. So it's only a 1/3 chance.
Yeah. And I've scored Master of Magic because I just successfully cast a spell. 2 spells. I shot you earlier, and then that's the second one.
I've got nothing. So on to my third go. Just going to move the bats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to there. And that's my go done.
For my third turn, I'm just going to draw a card.
Okay. Anything in your power step?
No.
Nothing for me either. So my fourth go, I'm just going to move Crackmarrow 1, 2 to there. And nothing in my power step.
Okay, for my fourth go, I'm just going to move Mortimus onto this objective.
Anything in your power step?
Nothing in my power step.
I'm going to play Restless Prize, which is the only other card I had worth keeping hold of. And I'll just shove that objective to there.
Sure you don't want to put yours under mine?
No, not really.
Yep.
End phase.
End phase. You went first.
I scored Charnel House. Scoring in the third end phase, if all surviving friendly fighters are in enemy territory, or there are no enemy fighters in your territory. So all of my guys are in your territory.
Okay, I'm in yours, but it's all around.
It's only 2 glory,
yeah.
So not much worth right now.
Okay, and I didn't score my last one.
So there we go. The score is 11 versus about 17? 16. 11 plays 16. Not quite a massive thrashing, but I did not enjoy that at all.
No, I sensed that. I can only apologise for that, really. Well, I don't know. I mean, I was bloody lucky.
You did roll a few crit defences and I fluffed a couple of what should have been fairly easy attacks early on, and had I got those earlier attacks off, I would have got the glory train running earlier, and and I just had the objectives come out the wrong way round. I can't tell you what I had, but when the objectives that I really wanted early in the game came out late, and as you saw, I had to get rid of Supremacy and In the Name of the King, which is the score immediately one as well, which is very irritating. But what can you do? Them's the way the dice go.
Yeah, I think by the time In the Name of the King came out, if you'd scored it would have been quite tricky because it only pushes you down. I had somebody to push somebody off.
Yeah,
but early on my saves, I think I made 2 crit defences in that game.
You did, and he rolled a couple of crit success attacks as well with Vortimus with his zapping, which when he's doing 2 damage can make him quite dangerous. I was quite happy that managed to kill Kacharik by ripping his arm off.
Yeah. That's a good card, guys. It's a good card.
It's a nice, just 1 damage guaranteed, and then if you're doing it on your opponent's turn, so you can go next, it then means you've then got that boosted attack as well. So it has its bonuses there, but I think that was a combination of some rubbishy cards and some rubbishy dice for me. So I didn't do as well as I would have liked.
Not looking forward to the return leg. It's fair to say.
Well, you have to get rid of a load
Kachuk have his leg back.
No, it's mine now.
The return leg. Here it is.
So do let us know any obvious rules and factions below in the comments. Do put a time on them as well, because
they were
we will
inevitably
forget
be some.
otherwise. Yeah, there's bound to be some. And apologies for forgetting to put those lethal hexes right at the start. We were so carried away and ready to rumble that we got completely beside ourselves.
Yeah.
I have to say, I don't think that Magic's dead in the Beastgrave. I think, if you've got a competent caster like Vortimus or possibly Ulthari, they could still do quite nicely here.
Yeah, I mean there's quite a few nice spells. I think so. I think I got a bit lucky, and I think maybe next time you'll perhaps target Vortimus rather than.
Possibly. I mean, Kachak can be nasty when he's boosted, but he's not the breadwinner in your deck, it would seem. So Vortimus kind of has a massive target printed on his back.
He does, although he's not the only way of getting glory. I have got a few magic only glory objectives, but there are a few there's some that aren't.
Yeah.
So but they've got the movement shenanigans, which is why I really like playing them.
It's
Deceitful
always fun.
step and shifting reflection it's a laugh.
It's always nice to do those kind of things. And I was listening to, as I said before, multiple times now. It's like the first time I've done it, I've discovered the light. I was listening to a podcast about it, and all those kind of movementy shenanigans can be really helpful. Not only to help you score your glory, but also do the most important thing, which is to screw up your opponent's plan. And anything you can do to move your opponent's guys around whilst also helping you out can be massively beneficial. So
that's why I like cards like Mirror Move. And I haven't taken it. I think you took it the last game. There's the card where you can one step forwards, where you can move two of your guys, but they can move one of theirs.
Recent games I had that one. Yeah, I was tempted by that one, but there are other ones that I think the Ghouls have that are better.
Yeah, the Ghouls have got a lot of good toys.
Yeah. So there you go, that is the first game down. The second game we're playing will be on Patreon, so if you are interested to see how the Ghouls fare, whether they can get their revenge on Vortimus or not, you'll have to sign up there.
Yes, go and join us on Patreon, it'll be out soon.
And we'll see you soon in the Beastgrave.
Bye!